not rush into it. I learned it hard way. Loss is very hard to digest.
Hello, Mr. Singh. How are you today?
I'm good, Simon. How about you?
Oh, I'm good, thanks. Thanks for asking.
Yeah.
So, if you wouldn't mind, would you introduce yourself to the community?
Yeah, sure. My name is Gursant, and I am from India, and I live in Chandigarh. And apart from that, I'm working for one MNC Norwegian-based organization. I'm working as a SaaS admin, and apart from that, I'm trading part-time as if now, but looking forward to trade full-time in near future. So once I uh, confident enough, and then I will start doing it full-time. And
Okay.
apart from that, I have been trading forex from past 3 years now. Yeah.
Okay. Forex. Okay. So, any particular pairs, or just the majors?
Yeah, I started with majors, but nowadays, I'm trading on Dow Jones, Nasdaq, gold, and GJ, and
Okay.
majors as well. Like whenever my setup allows, and price came on the certain price, and on of certain pair, I try to take a trade in that.
Okay. So you trade many different assets. You don't specialize in one particular one. Okay. So
No.
your trading style must suit that particular way of looking at the market. So do you trade a higher time frame, maybe?
Yeah, certainly yes. Because as a part-time trader, I'm not able to track my trades all the time. So I try to draw a support and resistance on a high time frames, and once um, price reaches to that particular resistance or we can say support, and try to reject or try to sustain that particular support and resistance, then I try to take that trade at that particular time frame with a certain stop loss in mind and certain take profit in mind.
Okay, sure. Okay, so you look at to trade these assets on a higher time frame, and you trade them part time. So, are you looking? What sessions do you tend to look to trade these different assets?
UK and US session I try to trade mostly US session because we are able to get a good move in US session because there is a huge volume in that particular time frame, and in that particular time frame till then my job is over. And after that, I have some time after my job. Then I refresh myself. Then I start trading US session.
Yeah, so it suits your job to trade the US session. Okay, and
Yes.
of course the volatility as well. Okay,
Yeah.
so what brought you to prop trading, and specifically what brought you to FundedNext?
Personally, I don't have much fun to put it. And if I talk about India, and you cannot put too much fund from India from a debit card. Banks will not allow you to
Okay,
do
there are
that kind of big.
restrictions
Yeah,
in place,
yeah,
are there? Right.
there are restrictions, and
Okay.
so I tried to trade with like very small funds in the beginning, but like if you try to trade forex with like $500-$600, then you will end up wiping out your account
Yeah,
in
it's
that.
very difficult. Sure.
Yeah, very difficult. And but one day I started surfing Google, and I have seen that particular FundedNext ad over there. So I went through their website and found that there is some certain rules and trial based uh, evolution program. So I thought I should give it a try. It's only $100, so I take a bet over there. So why not give it a try? I know that I have the capabilities, but all I am lacking is I don't have a big amount
Yeah,
to
you just
trade
needed
with.
the funding to get you
Yeah,
started. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, because I know that I am trading on like in Indian market as well. I know how chart works, how and chart analysis is there. So, but Indian timing is very less. Like in India, the Indian market starts around 9:30 in the morning and it runs till 3:30
Yeah.
p.m. So around 6 hours time frame. I need something more.
More sort of 24 hours a day, sort of
Yeah,
thing. Yeah, to
24. Yeah,
fit in with
24 hours. Like
your
yeah,
schedule. Sure. Yeah.
yes. And so I came to know about it. I cleared their both two phases in between like 1.5 months. I have cleared both of the phases,
Well done.
and then
Okay.
I got the account, real account, and since like for past 1.5 month I'm trading on a real account. I have uh, it took like 3 withdrawals so far. Though they
Well
are
done.
not very big, because yeah, though they are not very big, but yeah, definitely it's just a start. I'm getting used to it, how to trade with the like funded account, because there are set of rules and regulations I need to follow. So I'm just
Sure.
getting used to it. Once I am very comfortable with them, then definitely I will start trading more time in that.
Sure. Okay, great. So you passed the evaluation process, and then you've been funded, and you've taken 3 payouts. Did you say?
Yes, so
Okay.
far
Well
three.
done. Excellent. Okay. So you took just the standard evaluation, or was it the express you went through?
It's a standard one.
The standard evaluation. Great. Okay. The
Yeah.
two-phase process. Wow. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Could you tell us a little bit more about your trading style, maybe your plan, your strategy, and maybe, if possible, share your TradingView screen to give us a little
Yeah.
insight into your style?
Yeah, definitely. I'm just sharing my screen. Just let me know once you're able to see it.
Yeah, we can see it clearly. Yeah.
Okay. So this is the GJ chart. So this is a 5 minute time frame. What I do, I move it to daily. So you can see that this is the important resistance and support levels I use to mark. So this is the these are the major U-turns of this particular pair. Because
So
as I have gone,
you mark those support and resistance lines yourself, do you?
yes, yeah, definitely. Because whenever price reaches to in that particular time frame, I try to uh, check the chart whether it is on the higher time frame side and whether it is on the lower side. Whether it is on support, it is a support, it is a resistance. I try to find that. So to do so, I try to dig deep in the past, like what the price was doing at that certain point of price, certain time, and the price got rejected or price took support at that certain time frame. So once I do that, then I move down to like 4 hour as well. I try to check whether it is a top wicks or a bottom wicks, what kind of body of this particular candle is forming. Now you can see over here, like this candle is very weak, but after that, this 4 hour candle is pretty much strong candle with a big body.
Yeah, breaks out of that
So
range. Sure.
and
Yeah.
even I have marked this particular level over here on a 4 hour as well. So it is breaking that high as well, previous high, and then now I have a this ascending channel going on as well. So once it breaks that high, my next target would be this level, because this at this particular time at this price, like 174.70 is a previous resistance level. Might be price go there and try to reject it from there. I try to wait till that particular level. Once price reaches there, then I move down to like 15 minute or 5 minute, whatever it may be. So
Sure.
then I try to find the negative candles. Once the negative candles start forming over there, then I try to take the trade. Like, so you can see over here, this is a resistance level. Previously, price got rejected over here,
Yeah.
and this time price breaks. in two candles, in two breakout, try to sustain, consolidated on top of that particular resistance. Like this resistance now acting as an support now.
Sure.
Like I will not enter the trade until price break that particular.
Yeah. Okay. So you'll look for short if we break below that level.
Yes, definitely. And my stop loss would be high side of this particular consolidation.
Okay.
And so my take profit would be
the highest time frame you'd check is daily, and then you slowly lower your time frames to the 4 hour, 15-minute, looking for entries. Okay.
Yes, definitely. And on 4 hour, I try to do that as well. Like if there is no previous chart and price is trading above all-time high, then I try to do that. I try to find the extensions through with the help of Fibonacci retracement. So this is a major swing before this particular trend. So what I do, I took the Fibonacci retracement over here and place it on the close price.
Yeah.
Not the low. I try to place it on the
not the wicks. Okay, so you
not the wicks. Yeah, I am using.
Okay, and you use that projection then to determine what is the likely expansion from
expansion
that
of this particular range. So even you can see over here, the marking in the red is done by me, and for the Fibonacci retracement, it is very close to this particular marking.
Yeah, the 618, sure. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So once the price try to consolidate at this particular level, or either if it breaks, then I don't enter the trade. Mm-hmm. If it breaks in a single candle and I wait once price start trading below this particular level, then I try to enter the trade.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Okay.
And yeah. And this is
so your entry time frame is the
5 minutes, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 5-15, whatever it is. It will be like 15 minutes is a bit more reliable. If I say like 5 minutes is a bit tricky.
Yeah, sure. Depends on the pair, no doubt.
Yes. Yes.
Obviously, GJ is fairly volatile, so maybe 15 minutes would be more appropriate. Yeah. So is there a particular time of day where you would look to enter? Do you prefer the New York session to enter? Or is that not?
First of all, like this related to UK and Japan. So UK session may impact because during UK session we will be having a news related to GBP. So I try to track those. Yeah. So I avoid trading close to this particular high volatility news. And so I try to do that.
Yeah,
even
so
if you see,
calendar. Right. Okay.
Yes. Even if you see that the price is rising from 157 in a single line, there is no major retracement in that. So I try to see that as well. And in this particular rally, it's almost around 2,000 points. 2,000 points.
Yeah. It's a good move higher.
So, yeah. So I try to find a rejection in that certain time frame. I will not buy as if now because it is already on a higher side. So I try to find the selling opportunity in that.
Yeah, and then fade the move back into the range essentially.
Yes. Okay. And even if you see that this is a daily chart and it is trending in ascending channel, and it most of the time it got rejected from the higher channel and took support from the major bottom channel or in between. You can draw one line in between as well. There is a one middle channel as well. So price is ranging in between that. So once price go to the upper channel, then I'll try to take a trade on a shorter side, not a buying side.
Sure. Yeah. Now, once it reaches the extreme of the channel, you would look to fade that move back into either into the channel or maybe to the lower end of the channel. Sure. So, indicator-wise, do you use anything apart from Fibonacci and your own markings?
Yes. This is basically my own markings. I used to follow like trend lines, MACD, and all. So basically, they are lagging indicators, and most of the time you miss the whole move because it reacts after the price. Once the price move and then indicators start moving, and most of the if
most of them are lagging. Most of them display the same thing in a slightly different way.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, and if you want to use, you can use it RSI. I try to do that. RSI is a good thing. I try to find divergence in RSI, and once I able to see the divergence over there, then it is helpful. Like price made a higher high, but RSI made a lower high. Then this is a good opportunity. Then you can get it as another confirmation from RSI divergence.
Yeah, but you use that obviously in confluence with your own trading style as well. I noticed you've got volume on there as well. Do you use the volume? You do, right?
Yes, and like you can see over here, like huge volume. There might be this is a news from GBP side, from Japanese side. Before that, someone has booked profit over here this particular price. If even if you see it drag a bit later back, if you see that this is yesterday's high, and price consolidated in this particular range. So I took a sell over here and booked it around here.
Okay, you're expecting a rejection from that level because that's where we saw previous consolidation. Sure. Okay.
Yes. Even you can see over here the candle is engulfing. In 5 minutes, it got in, like previous candle got engulfed with the current candle. Like if it is able to close below this particular candle, then we can enter as well. Like we can for extra confirmation, 2 lower lows and 2 lower highs, and then we can put a stop loss on the top of this particular candle, and then we can trade it over here. Like if a short scalping move if we want to capture,
so we can do that. If this 5-minute candle closes below the previous 5-minute candle, would you look to short that with a stop above the high?
Not right away. Not right away. Like if I am looking for a quick scalping, then I can do that. Like, but I will wait for another confirmation, not a single candle. I need another candle closing below that.
Okay, right. Okay, so
I need 2 candles. Two 5 minutes candles before entering into the trade.
Okay, and then some kind of retest, and then short it down to the previous breakout level.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and this is the plan. So it. And apart from that, and if you see I have watch list over here, I try to trade in Dow Jones as well. You can see that. So this is the second my favorite pair, because it is a volatile pair.
Yes, and it is the most volatile out of the US indices.
Yes, you can see
so
that.
You like the volatility of GGA, and you also like the volatility of US 30 as well. Okay.
Yes, like if you're able to catch them on a right support, it will reward you most.
Yeah, almost quick. Yeah, almost instantly. Sure. Yeah.
Yes. Because even if we talk about Dow Jones and like $100 candle in like 5-10 minutes.
Sure.
Yeah, you're able to capture that.
Okay. Any other pairs you like trading apart from GJ and US 30?
Yeah, gold. You can say that.
Another quick mover.
Yeah. You see, today I bought gold at 1935 and got out at 1941. So quick 6 points in that.
You bought it off the support at equilibrium, 50%. Right. Okay.
Yes. I take a trade over here and book it around 141 somewhere. It's a very quick trade. Like if I move down to like 5 minute, you can see it. So somewhere I took I took the trade somewhere around here and book it somewhere around this price, because this side, previous side. Yeah.
Okay, so you like to target previous swings,
etc.
Yeah. Okay. Makes sense. Yeah. Okay.
So
not dissimilar to my trading style. So yeah, very nice. Okay. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing those insights and strategies. I'm sure they'll be useful to many traders. Okay, so nice clean charts, price action trader, good to see. Not many indicators. It's always the best way in my opinion. Okay, so we've talked about your trading style and your strategies. How do you manage your risk with regards to? We've talked about stops, obviously.
Mhm.
Do you have any particular rules that you put in place?
Yeah, so I try to lose less money. Like if I'm
It's a good
earning like
rule.
50, yeah, yeah. Like if even if you have like three losing trades in a row, and out of 10, and seven are the winning trade, and you end up in profit by the
Yeah.
week or a day, whatever it is.
Mhm.
Like do not rush into it. Do not rush into the trade. Try to wait the markings you have done on the chart. Try to wait once the price reach that particular price, then try to evaluate, then enter,
Mhm.
because
Yeah.
it's a kind of a job you are doing it. You it's not a like game you can just buy and sell at any price. You
No.
need to wait for the right level to enter. Like once the price start rejecting this particular level, then yes, then you should know about it. If the price move above this particular consolidation or that certain level, then you need to uh, like admit your defeat, and you need
Mhm.
to you do not take it on your ego that I
No.
need like all 10 trades in profit. So
Yeah.
you don't do that.
No.
Admit your defeat and close that particular trade and wait
Take the
for the next
loss.
level.
Take the
Yeah, take
loss.
the
Walk away. Yeah. Uh-huh.
yeah, walk away and refresh your mind, and go away from the screen and
Mhm.
come next day and
Yeah.
take a fresh trade.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
that's how I do that, because
Mhm.
I do not put stop loss in the system. I always keep that in mind, and I know that if the price reach at that particular price, and I usually take like 50 to $60 losses per trade,
Mhm.
not more
Yeah.
than that. And
Yeah.
my winning trades sometimes 100 as well, sometimes like 50, 60, 30, 20 as well. uh,
Mhm.
it's totally depends on the, like sometimes I used to trail my profits, and like if the market is keep on going and going, and I try to trail on like a 30-minute candles. I
Mhm.
try to move the stop loss further down if the market
Sure.
moves further down. So
Yeah.
I that's how I trade, and
Okay.
I do not take big trades as well. So
Mhm.
for I have like $15,000 account with me. I do not take like two or three trades, but not more than point 0.1. So if I want to enter point 0.3 in certain pair, I
Mhm.
divide them into three parts,
Okay.
and
Sure.
yeah.
Mhm.
So I
So you
tried.
risk very little of the funded account. Okay. So
Yes,
your maximum risk per trade would be
50.
less than 0.5%, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Okay. So good. Okay. And you say your stops are not hard in the system, but you control that mentally. If you see something
Yes.
invalidate a trade idea, you will just close the trade and take the loss.
Yes.
Okay. Sure. Okay.
Yes. So because I try to keep on track on a calendar and economic calendar. Like if any big news is coming or any big data is coming, I try to close the trade before that,
Sure. Yeah. Wise. Okay.
because you don't know what the news will be,
No.
how it will gonna impact the market, where the
No.
price will go.
No.
Uh,
No. News
just
will
wait.
generally clear stops above and below
Yes.
most.
Definitely.
Yeah.
If you are not trading the news, then definitely you can trade it without a stop loss.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
And
Good.
moreover, like if your lot size is less, then
Mm.
there would be a less risk. Like
Yeah.
if I talk about like 0.05 trade in any major player, like after 100 pips, it will be around $50.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Yeah. So
you've
100
removed
pips.
that whole emotional side of trading,
Yeah.
huge losses, by just
Yeah.
reducing the lot sizes way down.
Yeah,
And
I
then,
learned it hard way. I learned it hard way, and
of course, that's the only
so
way, I think.
yeah. So like in the beginning, I have blown up like three of my account, like not very
Yeah.
big one. So
Yeah.
I already told you that in India is a big problem that we do not able to put a big fund in the account.
Yeah.
So like it's like $500 account. I have lost 1,500 so far. Then I have stopped. I thought
Yeah.
then this is not a piece of cake for me. Then I learned and study again. So learn about indicators. I used to follow them, but uh, I realized that everything is on the chart. If you able
Yeah.
to talk to the chart, then it will let you know what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
Like like if the body candle is very big and there's no wicks, you should not enter into the trade on a wrong side, or you can ride the trend. Like if market is trendy, it will not make a top wicks. Like
No.
once market is start making top wicks on a lower time frames, like dojis, hammers on the top, then you can try to learn about the candlestick patterns. If the some negative pattern is formed on the top, then yes, after breakdown and confirmation, then you can enter into the trade. Like sometimes,
Yeah.
like everyone knows it. Even big player knows it. Like most people have drawn this support and resistance line. They try to act accordingly, and even if the big player knows it, they try to hit your stop loss most of the time.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
yeah, no.
yeah.
You can
So
see a lot
keep
in
an eye.
candlesticks. Yeah, price action. If you can read price action and remove the
Yeah,
indicators off the screen and keep it as clean as possible,
yeah,
yeah, and then learn to read the tape.
yeah,
Yeah, there's a lot to be seen, like you say, looking at bodies, wicks, etc.
yeah.
Okay, good stuff. Well, there's a lot to be taken away there, I think, by fellow traders. So, what's your biggest profitable trade so far, if you can remember?
Not much is $110 only.
$110, but that's as a percentage of your account, that's a good percentage. So it's
Yeah,
yeah, it's good. Okay, you obviously do experience losses, like we all do. It's part of the game. It's part of the business model. So
yeah.
it's just an expense. So how do you handle that loss? Is there any particular tricks you've got from to protect your mindset, protect your psychology, or is it simply just trading your plan and you adhere to that?
Um, like uh, like loss is very hard to digest. To be very
Yeah,
honest, everyone wants to be profitable on each and every trade. I
yeah,
don't do that because I have seen worst. I have seen wiping out my account like 2 or 3 times.
yeah,
So I learned it. I learned from it. Like if I try to make my losses short, then I'm able to recover it in the next trade.
yeah. Okay, so you learned the hard way, like
Yeah,
you say. You learned by blowing the
yeah,
accounts, and now you've learned
yeah,
to control those losses to a manageable
yeah,
size, which allows you
yeah,
to just accept them for what they are. Sure. Okay,
yeah.
great. Okay. Well, I mean, lots of advice you've already given to traders and to us, but any other advice or any suggestions for FundedNext, how they could improve their offerings for other traders out there?
Yeah, like for FundedNext, I do have one advice. So, like they have restricted times for a certain time frame, like for the high volatility news, and
Mm-hmm.
at least I know that they will not allow traders to trade that particular time. And like if it is possible, then it should restrict the time, like it should restrict the trading in the terminal so that no one able to buy it or sell it by mistake. Like sometime you are working, you are
Okay.
not able to check that this is a restricted time, and
Yeah.
at least from the background, if server not able to take the trade at that particular 4 minutes, like they have a restriction that I cannot trade like 2 minutes or 2 minutes after any uh, high volatility news. So like for this particular 4 minutes, if the trading uh, should be blocked from the server end, and
Or maybe
at
just
least
make it an option for the trader if they could maybe enable that or disable that, and then
yeah,
that would
yeah,
personal
definitely,
preference. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Just so
definitely,
for example, like
so the so that their account cannot be suspended. Like
yeah,
if
I understand.
yeah, yeah, so like if I by mistake sometime I forgot to follow up the investing calendar, and like if I have the option to bar the trading in this particular time frame, then at least I will be having that particular account for a longer time frame, and I will avoid the suspension of my account.
Yeah,
that's so this is the
it's a good suggestion. So basically, you could the 8:30 data, New York data, you could ask that your account be disabled for that 5-minute window, maybe around that.
Definitely. Because there are so many other time frames as well, like in the UK time frame, like there are, if any high volatility news I am not aware of, or any sudden announcement, and it came up, and I have checked the calendar in the morning, and I'm not aware about it, and I took the trade, then my account got suspended. Initially, like if we see the longer run, if a trader earn, then FundedNext can earn as well. So if this particular option and good traders are able to safeguard their account from suspension.
Yeah, no, it's a good idea. I like it. Okay, we'll suggest that to them, see what they come back with. Any other words you'd like to share, or any other suggestions or recommendations for traders or FundedNext?
I think like if I talk about my fellow traders in India, and they definitely should try, and it will not harm much, and at least they should try the evolution phase. Like if they are able to crack it, then they will get the account, and I got the withdrawal 3 times so far, and they can make it a good income out of it. So this is the only advice to the fellow traders in India, and so because over here the first thing came into the mind, is it a genuine firm or so this is definitely a genuine firm. I have experienced it. I definitely recommend it to my fellow traders to give it a try, and definitely they will be able to earn a good money out of it.
And then of course, by using FundedNext as well, then of course you're not risking your own capital.
Definitely.
So may have saved you $1,500, I guess, if you'd found them first. But
definitely. And even their profit sharing margin is very good, and like 80-20 is a very handsome amount. And if you're spending your time over here with them, then definitely you will be getting 80% of the profits very easily. And if you are consistent with them, they will offer you 90% as well.
I was going to say, so, you'll be soon moving up to 90, I would imagine, in maybe a month or two.
Okay, great. Definitely.
Okay, well, thank you, Mr. Singh. Nice to speak to you. Thank you for all the advice and suggestions you've given to us and the fellow traders out there. So hopefully we'll speak again when you've funded again.
Yeah, definitely. Simon, thank you. Nice to speaking to you. You have a great day ahead.
And you, sir. Okay, goodbye.
Thanks. Yeah, goodbye.